Okay, hi y'all. I hope you can hear me. I have the Cricut going and I also have the fans on. But I was already about to prep and I was like, well, let me do another a video showing and explaining why it's a good idea to prep. Number one, it makes those stones hold on much stronger than just if you just applying a little glue to the surface and then applying the stones instead of having a whole different surface. And that's the reason why a lot of people use different tools, sanders, all that, because they're changing the surface. Now, another reason why it's also a fantastic idea is when you're using vinyl. Sometimes we don't use the fabric vinyl. Sometimes we use the regular vinyl on hats. Now, you see how you'll put it on there, in fabric, excuse me. See how I put it on there and you go, oh, well, shoot, you can apply your glue and start placing those stones. It shouldn't be a problem. It actually is because that's the surface and I didn't change it. So if I apply that adhesive to here, this is going to start lifting up. And then you'll apply the stones and then you'll wonder why after the whole thing will start lifting up and then it'll be like that shell that I see a lot of people have where they'll have placed the stones, did it all, it'll dry and then it'll start coming from the seams and then you could be able to just peel that whole shell off, which is just blinging glue, and you'd be like, what the heck? That's why it's a good idea to prep and why it's so important to prep. So yeah, these are my little things. And I wanted to show that I don't always use a GG mix. Sometimes it's just regular adhesive clear that I'm using. Now with this, I'm going to actually have just a regular clear at the top. And then I'm going to have my GG mix at the bottom. I already have the colors that I'm going to combine. But just for this, I'm going to just show you, just like I said, just a brush. If you don't want to, I don't like to keep my tube open for too long, so I'll have like a amount that I'll put. I'm just going to put it in this lid. And I know people always think it's a lot, but it actually is not a lot of you. Cut it off, top it off. Okay, and like I said, I'll get my brush. And it doesn't take long to just what? Brush a thin coat on. And by doing so, let's break it down. Number one, water resistant now. Okay. And then it'll have that topper now where the consistency has made that whole hat change. It's almost like taking a hat from a regular hat to one of them helmet hats. And then like I said, when you apply that adhesive now, oh, now it's sticking hard to it. And then you can apply your glue to the top of it and they're not going to lift up and it's just going to be seamless, and it's just so much better just starting your project off, getting that surface ready versus having to knot and then the stones come off or lift up and then you have to do the thing all over again or have to get a whole nother thing to do it. And it, trust me, it's like you're taking out that frustration. Like you just don't want to be frustrated, then just prep your surface ahead of time. Like when I'm about to do something, say this hat is not going to be done till tomorrow. I'm not going to start on it. So of course I'm prepping my hat tonight so that I don't have all that to do tomorrow. Or even if it was a week from now, I would already have prepped my surface. And so whenever I'm ready to work on it, it's already ready. And like I said, I'm just using the regular clear so you can see. Because like I said, I'm still going to prep that, but only difference is I want to do a GG mix down there. So it's like literally, I was already going to prep it, but I'm just like, add some glitter to it. And make sure you can see. And I get these, the brushes, I get them in bulk off of Amazon. You can get them in bulk off of AliExpress too, but it depends on how long you want to wait for that party. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, and stay tuned, y'all. I'm going to be doing me an alley haul. I haven't done one of them in a long time. I still get my stones from there, but I usually just don't do a live. But I said I want to start doing it again. I miss doing it. So, yeah. And feel free to watch the video and like it, comment. If you really like it, subscribe. I think it should I just do one video showing me doing it with the clear, and then do a whole nother video showing me doing a GG mix. I don't know. I'll think about it. And so literally I do this, and then I just take my hat and put it in the other room. As y'all already know, that smell will run my happy behind. And I know a lot of people don't have a problem with the smell. No problem. Like for me, it all depends. Like if I haven't smelled it in a while, it gets to me. Or say I haven't eaten, you know, that today, like right now, and yes, I'm about to go eat, then yeah, no. That smell will run my happy butt. Clean out my own room. Like, Look, y'all, run me out my room and make me actually go in my craft room, which I find funny. My friends and members, they know I took all that time to customize a craft room specifically for me, yet I'm rarely in it. My friends know why, but y'all probably don't. So yeah, prep. I'm gonna put the sucker aside. I think I missed the cup. Got right here. Look, do I have more in my tray? I might have to get some more out here. Like put some right here and right here. I think it's funny because I never think I have an accent until somebody tells me I have one. I'm like, what? No. And then you slip up and say something like, can you pass me the Earl? And they be like, did you say Earl? And you're like, what? No, I said oil. No, you didn't. You said Earl. You know what you said. You said what you said. You know what you said. So, yeah. And I don't mind that it's over here because I'm actually going to be doing this too. But I'm going to do this with GG Mix. So, GG Mix here, GG Mix there. So, there's a method to my madness. Alright, I just wanted to do a quick video explaining that, showing that. I hope I helped someone. You all have a nice day.